Hello, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year and all that. It's the end of the year and I thought I would show you a flip through of my planner slash bullet journal for 2024. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a big planner nerd, and so I thought I would show you how I've planned the year. This is my first ever bullet journal, all in one year. So I thought I'd just show you like what I started with. So I used to get these books from Hobbycraft, and it would contain like 3 months, I think. I would just draw in like the boxes every day, and I this was originally inspired by ALB in Wonderland's day planner video. I started doing these when I was in second year of uni, so that was like, I want to say like 7 years ago now. This is the very last one that I had. I always had these beautiful covers. As you can see, I like abandoned it, so that's last Christmas. I abandoned it because I decided that I was gonna try and fit everything into 1 year, because I was getting very obsessed with watching other people do their planning videos, and I was so inspired by seeing all like the setups at the beginning and everything, because this doesn't have anything else other than what's relevant to the time. There wasn't any like yearly tracking or anything, so I was very excited to do something very different. So yeah, it's just a regular A5 bullet journal, but it has this cover on it. This is like just a binder that I got off AliExpress, and I covered it with fabric because I just wanted something a little more extra. So yeah, I'll get into it. This is how it looks, and this is my like everyday, goes with me everywhere planner as well. So it's quite heavy, but I just like to carry it around with me. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here is the intro page. I kind of just sort of did this as I went along, like these ended up like halfway through the year. This is a picture that my friend Delia drew for me. My word of the year, I sort of decided like 3 months into the year. Oh, I've got to cover that up as well. It's my number, my information. These are some stickers that say lucky. And in the front sort of pocket, I have some of my favourite stickers that I got the year. This is Izzy Hands, who is one of my big hyperfixations this year. In here I've got a little embroidered clover. I got a bit of packaging, like a tag that I really liked. I didn't want to throw it away. This is a little boss baby. This is me. I'm the boss baby. What else have I got in here? There's something else in there. Oh, Beanie Baby tag. Nothing in there. This is a really nice compliment that I got from a friend that I printed out because I wanted to have it to remind me. Yeah. And then what's in here? Another dog sticker. I think that's it. And I think I'm gonna transfer some of this stuff into my next planner, which I can show you at some point. I'll leave that in there. I'll leave that for, yeah, I'll transfer these into my next planner. Right, so I ended up deciding, I had like a bunch of pages before I started the year, so I ended up sort of filling these as I went along in the year. So I decided on this page I would have like a who I am in 2024 spread, so that as the years go on, I can do a new illustration of myself. I can put stick in pictures of like what stuff I carry, and I can refer back to what was my like celebrity crush of the year, what was my favorite music artist of the year, and it'll be, hopefully as I change, like, you know, it'll be different. This is was my favorite picture of the time. It's me and Connor Neal, who was a big obsession this year, and this is a Moor dog. He's one of my favorite things that I have. I'll probably blank out all of this, to be honest. This is just the bullet journal came with these like grids that for indexing, but I didn't want to use indexing anyway, so I just used it to track my earnings and expenses for each month, and then these are just what bills come out and how much is coming out. Not very interesting, but I made it look cute. This is just another page that I didn't know what to do with. This is just like an intentions page. It was a really big deal for me that I was moving into a bullet journal. I've been using like these planners. I have so many of these. I've been using this system for 8 years, and it was a huge deal for me that I was moving into something new because, you know, I was so used to it. So that's just how I felt about moving into a bullet journal. Okay, so now we're getting into proper bullet journal stuff. This is my 2024 year at a glance. One of the first bullet journal setup videos that I saw was by Piper's Art, and she made this like beautiful rainbow spread for her year, and I really wanted to do that as well. And yeah, this is just where I plot out future dates in the year, what's going on, and then this is just a post-it note where I've made notes for 2025, which then I can migrate into my new planner. This is my vision board for the year. So I basically, yeah, it's just a bunch of pictures that inspired me and my goals for the year. I sort of made these little tags to, you know, encompass like what this whole section encompasses. So I wanted to save money, I wanted to create a really great Comic-Con setup, I wanted to create a nice cozy home, spend quality time with the ones I love most, and find my inner love, be audacious and confident. And then audacious ended up being my word of the year. I feel like this is a good representation of like my mood for 2024. The next page is my 2024 goals. I feel like this was a nice progression on from the vision board. So I had a bunch of personal goals, and then I sort of separated into personal, business, habits, just for fun, long-term goals, and bucket lists. So we've got some, you know, achievable ones, small achievable ones, and then like long term. So I'm always sort of looking ahead to the big goals. I got some of them done this year. It wasn't a great year for getting things done, to be honest. Like a lot of these I really failed on, but I feel like I say this every year, but next year we're gonna get stuff done. It's gonna be a better year for goals next year. Now, this is a 2024 to-dos page, so it's similar to the year at a glance, but instead of set dates, it's just a to-do list of like, you know, sometime in the month, what I want to do or what I need to do sometime in the month. So it's like, you know, get MOT sometime in February. What else have we got? Start Christmas shopping like in September. Yeah, it's just sort of ideas throughout the year, like I need to start doing this, I need to start doing this, and I felt like that was really helpful for me to plot out my time. So this is a bit of a mismatch page. These are like random to-dos that don't have a date that they need to be done. They just, you know, do them sometime throughout the year. I wanted to track what tattoo ideas I want for, like, you know, I don't know why, I just wanted to put that there. And then a wish list so that, you know, when it comes to Christmas or birthday, I can look at the wish list and yeah, stuff that I wanted or stuff that I bought for myself. Yeah. Now, this is my convention planner. So if you are new to the channel, new to seeing me, who I am, I'm an artist and I do a lot of like Comic Cons and stuff. So this is me tracking what the convention is, what date it's on, and then these ticks are if I've applied to it, paid the deposit, paid it off, and booked hotel. This is hotel information, and then all of the costs and everything. And then this was just yeah, ones for next year. And yeah, some of them sadly didn't get into or whatever. Yeah, this was a very helpful thing. I really needed like something like this to keep track of like what I've paid for, because I was always terrible for booking like 2 hotels, like, so yeah, this is just a great way to track where I'm up to. So this double page spread is just Yeah, as it says, product ideas and Patreon ideas. I've taken a break from Patreon now, and I've like shut down my page, but maybe I want to start that again next year. These are just theme ideas that I had, and then these are, yeah, as it says, product ideas. So some of them I did do, and then some of them were just stuck them in there as an idea for another day. This is my gifting planner, so I can write down just ideas that I have for people when it comes up to their birthday or Christmas. Yeah, I've just got a section for each like person I would buy gifts for Christmas or birthday or whatever. I've got their birthday written, and yeah, I've got a better setup for next year, but I can show you that at the end. This is my media tracker, so I could keep track of what movies I saw, what TV shows, what favourite YouTube, games, music, and then just a bunch of other stuff. And then this bit is like stuff that I wanted to play or watch. These are all the films that I saw this year, and then from here to here it took place like in 1 month. So I'm not a big film watcher, so for the most of the year I was like under 10, and this includes films that I'd already seen as well. So but yeah, I want to sort of incorporate like a rating system as well for everything, but maybe in the next one. And then these stickers here were my favourite ever, and I have another one of them that I'll never use because I just love it so much. It's so cute. Now, getting on to the bulk of the planner. This is it for the rest of the book. This is my January first page. So this will, the title page for the months sort of change throughout. But yeah, this is January. Got my January goals, which January is very good for goals. Yeah, let's get into it. So this first spread, this was already set out in this book, and I had to sort of copy everything in, as you can see. So I wanted to sort of transfer what I already had, because I went through like a real dilemma, like, oh, do I, and then I think I only started the book like on the 25th, I think. Where was it? Yeah, so I sort of copied everything in because I didn't want to lose anything. Started this book, yeah. So this was my January, and I, have, it's very similar to what I already had, but rather than having a like notes or like weekly goals bit, I wanted to have a spot where I could, decorate more, because I felt like I didn't have enough space in the last one for expression. So it was a necessity for me moving into a bullet journal that I had as much self-expression as possible. And here I started to draw like little things that happened. This is me and my friends' personas, but this only happened for the one time. And yeah, so when the 2 months overlap in a week, I just sort of finished the week, and then the next part would end. So this is January in review, and this page does change a lot, like the end of the month wrap up. It does change a lot throughout, but I knew I wanted to have like a list of like stuff that happened, so that at the end of the month I could just look back on it and be like, oh yeah, I did this and this and this. And then my favourite music of each month, and then just my favourite things of each month, and then a section for gratitude as well. I'll probably end up covering this up just because you don't need to know how much I earn, but I'll explain like on this part. This is dates that I got paid, so from Etsy, so I get paid every Monday from Etsy, so I just made a note of that. And then on this side it's like different revenue, like different avenues of income, so it says Etsy, Patreon, and then whatever convention I did, and then the total. And then we're on to February, so I just wrote down the goals. Yeah, this was Chinese New Year this week as well, and I loved this spread. Like this this whole spread reminds me of so much like anxiety. I don't know why, like I was just in a really bad headspace this week. Whenever I see it, I'm like, I'm taken back to that bad headspace. But it's so beautiful because this sticker is by Sushi Art Studios, and it's so good, and it was the year of the dragon that year as well, so it's so cool. And then the Valentine's Day week spread, and yeah, again, it screams anxiety to me because I was in a very bad headspace, and this is just such a long week. But it's so beautiful. I love how much like extra little bits I put on for no reason, you know, because I wanted to just decorate as much as possible. And then this week we went to Scotland, so I put this beautiful unicorn by Spirits in because obviously Scotland, unicorns. This is the only little holiday that we had this year. And I like sort of blocking out this part so that I can't write any to-dos. It like forces me to do nothing basically. Oh yeah, and I always write at the start of every day, I write do skincare and take meds, just because if I tick them off, you know, with start of a good day, you know. That's ironic because none of these are ticked off. And then still in Scotland with the unicorn. Yeah. And oh yeah, so I started to use this more like as a planner, but also as like a journal, like a diary as well. So instead of like filling the section with like my reflections or whatever, I would like tip in like a little post-it note or something if I had something to say, like something to reflect on or whatever. February in review, I incorporated a mood tracker. So this evolves as well throughout the month, throughout the year. More favourites and my music of the month. And then March, I always do March in green for some reason because it's like March feels like a fresh month. Also because it was Crufts in March and their like theme colour is green, and I love this spread. I love this. This is a sticker that my friend gave me years ago, and I never used it because it was so big. I'm like, when am I going to put this on? And then it looks perfect there. So this is big dog theme because of Crufts. Here's more. This is by Good Lass. I love this sticker sheet. Here's Crufts Week. This is when I started to tip in like bits of ephemera and stuff that I had. This is a scratch card that we got that we didn't win on. Yeah, this is my Crufts. I stuck in one of my own artwork. This is a piece that I did in January that I love. It's my wristband Crufts. I love the spread. And I'm going again in 2025. I'm so excited. I need to get more of these stickers. They're so nice. And then, yeah, this is another fresh week. It's getting close to spring, so there's lots of, you know, pastel colours and everything. This was Simon's birthday as well, so I included a picture of us. And look at these little post-it notes. These are so cute. And then, oh yeah, MegaCon, I started to tip in some of my to-do lists. And then, yeah, more little, you know, I had something to say, so I would put in like little pictures and then write on the back of them. I think we're getting, are we in spring? Oh yes, first day of spring, so yeah, spring is my favourite, so I always make sure there's like lots of flowers and everything. More ephemera. We went to a jousting tournament for Simon's birthday. Did I skip a page? No. So this is how my tracker. Oh yeah, this is a drawing that I found on the floor at the jousting tournament. It's like some kid's little horse. I thought it was really funny, so I stuck that on. So yeah, the tracker evolved to include not only my mood, this is a very good month, but my productivity levels. So like I can track, you know, what it looks like when I'm like having a really good productive day or when I just can't be bothered. And then I started to track my energy as well. This is a great month, look at that. And then I included like a brain dump area as well, because I was getting a lot of like unused space for these. Yeah, April, I love this spread. It's very springy, because April is, I think, my favourite month, because it's like so fresh, and the world is waking up, you know. Then you had Easter. Oh yeah, I got a new iPad because mine was starting to slow down. Yeah. Oops. More springy stickers. Oh yeah, we had a Wild West themed birthday party for my cousin. More little reflections. Oh, this is fun. I sort of coloured in the background instead of like using pictures, so I made like a yellow gingham. That took forever. More doggy stickers. This is really pretty. I printed out this picture from Pinterest because it inspired me so much, and then I think the idea of this turned into my shaker necklace design. It's more just, I see a lot of like really cute pictures on like Pinterest or whatever, and I just, you know, I want to look at them all the time, so I'll print them off and like stick them in. Even with like photos, it could be photos and art and whatever. This big cow theme, soft themed, cow themed spread. April's all over the place. I like this sort of cottagecore theme. Oh yeah, I started, this became a theme as well. I felt like Frog and Toad really fit with the cottagecore theme. I started writing gratitude, so that carried on as well, and I would always like put a frog sticker next to the gratitude bit. May, again, we just put the goals in and then decorate it for the theme. Oh, I was like, why is this thick? But it's just a thick page because there's so much going on in May. This is one of the busiest spreads. This was Basingstoke Comic Con, and I got given so many little stickers and bits, so I had to fit it all in. This is from a letter from the Our Flag Means Death fandom. Very kind people. I ended up with so much just little bits of ephemera and stickers. Somebody gave me this as well. I had to put that in straight away. These are reflections of the con because it's brilliant. This is my packing list, and then I just stuck in some photos because it's a big memorable weekend. Here's some more. Oh yeah, that's one of my drawings, and then I stuck in just loads of stickers that ended up being just given. So yeah, this is the busiest page, I feel, but it's great. This is just another busy week, very full, nothing really much to say about that one. But yeah, I love these pictures of Dom. I found these on Pinterest, they're so cute. Another busy week. Oh yeah, this is another, I was away, so I filled as much as possible so I could not write anything to do, you know, to force me to take a break. May in review. As you can see, the frogs remained. I liked gratitude. I thought it was really funny. June, I made it as pink as possible because June is my birthday month, and I just wanted to, you know, make it all about me. This is a like coquette spread that I did. This is a con weekend. I had lots to do, so there's lots and lots of like little tip-in to-do lists. This is also a very busy spread. It was another convention, and the highlight obviously was going to Dog and Scone, which was amazing. I have lots of like tipped in pictures of Sugar because she was my favourite dog, and then when I got home I ended up making all these memes about her. These are the stickers that were at the cafe that you could buy, so of course I had to get some. This week was my friend's wedding, and it was also my birthday week, so I made it as pink as possible just for me. That's me and Simon at the wedding. This is a little ephemera bit that went on the straws at the wedding. I had to put away and keep because I love a bit of ephemera. This is a reflection about my birthday, and then this is my table setting that I ended up writing on. And yeah, another bit of ephemera. I'm such a fan of when I can like collect little bits to like remember a day, you know. Yeah, that's a great month. July, recover, very summery. Oh yeah, I was ill this week by the looks of it, so I had to print off like some positive little affirmations because I felt like crap. What's going on here? I think it's just a regular busy week. Hyper Japan, so again we got more ephemera. We got like my tag for the con that I ended up writing reflections on. This is from some packaging, very cute. Oh yeah, and this is from my friend's business card, so I had to like put her in because she joined me for the con. I was gonna say nothing really going on this week because, you know, it doesn't really jump out at me. This is a weak spread, I feel. But we had MegaCon. Oh yeah, this was Baldur's Gate's birthday, so I did a big Baldur's Gate spread. I used my own little stickers. This is by my friend Saf. This is beautiful. So I used my own little Baldur's Gate stickers. July in review. Even when I write gratitude, the gratitudes are still there. August. So I started incorporating like another like little square of like what I'm looking forward to that month. So I've got the goals and what I'm looking forward to. And then what's going on this week? This is just a really beautiful spread. I feel like all the pictures really match. It's nice. Big pink spread because we had Rakukon. Because their theme is pink, I had to make it all pink. Oh yeah, I love this. This is another one by Sushi Art Studios. I had to print off some of her art because it's just so good. Oh yeah, I went to the circus this day, so I could finally use one of my own circus stickers. This is... what happened here? Oh, this is the week that Bloomborough came out, I think. So I used like some bits from Bloomborough, like cut out the leaflets and stuff. August is never that you know, eventful, to be honest. September, this is Sushi Art Studios again. I had to print out more of her work because it's just so good. Yeah, September, getting into autumn. I think September is still summer, to be honest, but you know, I was excited to change up the theme and give it a proper theme, you know. This is the Sims spread because this was the week that I did my planner, so I incorporated it into my own planner. Like I don't use like a pad planner, obviously, but I wanted to incorporate it somehow and use the little like stickers that I made as well. That ended up being my bestseller of the year as well. So oh yeah, we included some aliens as well, but very important. These are just some post-its that my mum gave me jobs to do, and I was over at my friend's house, so we had saw some bears at Jimmy's farm, so I included a bear, and then that's us. Yeah, it's a very autumny spread. There's another very autumny spread. We had a con to go to, and I got these stickers from AliExpress, and they're so cute. It's like animals in coats. I'm pretty sure they're AI generated, but they're so cute. I don't care. Oh yeah, and I started including these tip-ins. I started watching Momokeen from Plan Apocalypse, and I started to use her Memento Mori goal planner, like reflections of the month, and I ended up buying the goal planner for 2025 this year, so I could, like, you know, use everything properly. But these are really helpful little like reflections that you can use at the end of the month. We have the gratitude again. There's another one of those AI animals that are really cute. October, very bright and colourful. We have more sushi art studios. Yeah, I was really excited to use all of my Halloween stickers. I had so many that I like couldn't wait to use. Then very autumnal themed spread. And then it was Fat Bear Week. We had some more like autumny cozy spread. We've got Sushi Art Studios again. I have the charm of this. I love it so much. I want it like tattooed on me. It's just so cute. So I had to stick it in as well because it's just so Halloweeny and so sweet. Oh yeah, and then it was the week that me and my friend went to Heaven in London to see Carrier, so I made a whole Carrier spread. I used these little stickers to like stick names of his songs everywhere. This was I got given, like, I love fandoms where people just give out like stickers and just little bits, so I ended up collecting loads of ephemera. So this is a sticker that somebody gave me, this is a little photo card that someone gave me, and then I got given another sticker here. So obviously that I just all had to go in to remember what a great just day this was, but also what a great week this was, like leading up. Yeah, it is so good. And then I went to go see him again on the 21st in Manchester. And then again, I got given loads of stickers, ephemera, little cards and things. Oh, it's so good. So I very much enjoyed having 2 Carrier spreads. And yeah, and then we have Halloween. And then it was another, I incorporated Carrier again because his album released on the 1st of November. And I made this sticker sheet because I had such a good time on the Euro tour. And then Halloween was also the new Sims expansion pack, so I like put the Grim there, and I think that's how I spent Halloween, was playing the new expansion pack. And then again I used the these reflection questions, and then this is just the same again, like what happened, all the favourites, the gratitude. I couldn't find a toad, so I ended up just being a ghost. November, I love the spread. I had such a good time. Like, I was wondering, like, what am I going to do for November? What happens in November? I just ended up going for cozy spread, very cottagecore and everything. Found out like most of this stuff on like Pinterest. That, yeah, I included this adorable little like anthro because it reminds me of my TTRPG that I'm trying to write, and I was trying to like manifest me writing more in November, which didn't happen because I ended up having immense horrible burnout. As you can see, I've ticked off virtually nothing. Oh yeah, and I think it starts from here. This book actually did not have enough pages, so I ended up having 2 of these actually, because I started it and I wrote it to start in April when like this planner would finish, and then I ended up scrapping that idea and right, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this properly. So I ended up getting the same book again and starting in January again. So I did have a book where the pages all were the same. So I ended up cutting out a load of extra pages to sew into the last pages of this book so that I would have enough pages to finish out the year. Insane, I know, but had to be done. So I think this starts from here, so the pages like sort of look kind of strange when the book is closed. But anyway, yeah, my Kickstarter launch. I think this picture is so cute. I found it on Facebook and I had to print it off because it's so cute. I think I was in like super burnout at this point as well. So yeah, there's me. This month, don't ask me why possums were a big theme, but it just felt right. Yeah, in burnout again, so I must have felt like shit. Oh my god, I wanted to make gnome art in November so it could be Gnomevember, and I didn't because again I was in super burnout. Maybe next year I'll do Gnomevember. But I love this spread. There's a lot of little bits going on, lots of little to-do lists. Yeah. And then this is like I was getting tired of like the autumnal warm themes, so this is like how I truly felt. Cold. I felt like these little guys. These are more of these little AliExpress ones. So there's not many blue themes, but it felt right for how cold I was feeling. Then we got the original Gratitoads again. They're my favourites, the brain dumps. And then, yeah, another one of those. December. And then, I decided that I would write, like, looking forward to and monthly goals as, like, that would be a staple now. And then on this page, maybe I would write something, have a little tip in that's, like, relevant to the month. So here I just wrote my Christmas wish list, like what to ask my mum or whatever when she asked. And then these stickers I got from AliExpress, and they're so cute. And like, look at these little cats. And like, I ended up printing some pictures from Pinterest that spoke to me. I wasn't sure what my theme for Christmas would be this year. It just ended up being classic, like red and rainbow, of course. We got like pastel winter. Oh no, here is where the sewing starts, because as you can see, it's like, yeah, it's desperate to close here and finish here, but no, we've got to carry on. So we got like a pastel wintry theme. And then this is a week that I went to my friends, my besties, and we had a great time. So I did a pink theme, and I included some pictures of Kadia again, because he has like this Christmas set on OnlyFans, and I had to include some. It was so wicked, that was great. And then getting close to finishing now. So this is just a pre-Christmas week. I ended up printing out some pictures from Brambly Hedge. This was a business card that I picked up from Ella Blue. So cute. And then we're here today. This is 29th today. And I stuck in another picture from Brambly Hedge because it's so sweet. And I was going to do like a reflection, but there wasn't really much to reflect on this Christmas. It was just great. Yeah, loads of Christmassy stickers. And then, so the last page, we only had 2 days left of the year. I didn't want to finish out the rest of the week because I was going to start my new planner. So I sort of incorporated the last 2 days and then some little wrap-ups. I got to have the Gratitoad. I included what we got for Christmas. And yeah, it's not finished yet because we're not finished the year yet. But then right at the end, I made like a collage of my favourites of the year. Of course, we got my boy, we got Izzy Hands, got Sugar, and then these are some of the films that I watched this year. This is Zen from Crufts, Duo from Duolingo because I started learning Finnish this year. Big fan of The Sims this year. We got a bunch of like Eurovision, a game that I couldn't stop playing this year. Chaperone, Mudeng, The Substance, Ludwig, yeah. They're my favourites. This is my Spotify Wrapped. It's all Kadia, of course. And then just highlights of the year. And on this next page, I was going to write like some goal reflections, but it's pretty much written in my next planner. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I'll probably just leave it blank, to be honest. And then in the very back, this is just throughout the year, I just ended up collecting, I've got to cover that up. I just ended up collecting, you know, stickers, like toppers from washies that I collected, stickers that I was given, more like little packaging bits, little notes that I wanted to make for my next planner. This is a business card. And then the last page again is just like stickers that I was given, little notes. And yeah, oh yeah, we got the back page to so this is packaging from this pencil case that I got for Christmas. I'm finally replacing my pencil case because the one I've been using had for years and it's a bit messy, so that's just packaging from that. What else we got? Oh, this is just this is a little Izzy Hands that I printed out because I thought it was so cute. This is the business card that I made with Christian Nairn for the promotion of his book, because he reached out to me this year to do some promotion for him. So this is one of the finished ones and it is signed, so that's pretty cool. Oh, this is my bestie's business card. That's her art if you want to see it. And then we got the packaging to my wallet. It's a Sad Sam and Honey one from the 80s. We got pudding plush, business card. So that was cute, so I saved that. Oh, that was like somebody gave me, a little kid gave me this at the con. It's like they were dressed as like devils, and they had like a little lottery thing, like your fortune, whether you would go to heaven or hell. So I kept that because I thought it was really cute. And that's it. Let's put this stuff back in there. And that is the end of my planner. And yeah, I'm so excited to be moving into my next one as well. I guess I can show you a little bit of my next one. This is my next planner. So look at the, let me close this. Look at the difference. I can't wait to fill up this one. I've already started in this one, as you can see. This is just like the intro pages, like the pre-tracker pages and whatever. So yeet, I can get rid of that one. And then this is my new one. I made another pretty like plush cover with this gorgeous fabric that I found on AliExpress. And then this one, I'm very excited. This is some stickers. This is a note from like a writing set that my bestie got me. So this is going to be my like intro page. I'm going to put that in when we start the year. I'm going to write my name when we start the year. And then this is my 2025 at a glance. And then we got, I can probably walk through this another time, but it's the same stuff. We've got the monthly to-dos. Oh, this is new. This is all my money tracking. This is going to be the About Me page, but I'll let it get into the year before I write About Me, you know. This is my vision board, my goals, convention planner again, and then I got a convention reflections planner, art ideas, nice and blank, ready to be, media tracker, and I've included a section now of stuff I want to watch and play, odd jobs, wish list, the gifting planner. I'll go into more detail, like, you know, the next one, but this is the 100 things to do. So I got this idea from Jashi Curran. I love this idea of just like little things you want to do throughout the year. There's probably more than 100, but yeah. Oh, this is the glow up my life page. I want to like break down like areas of my life and then like write a to-do list to make it better. You know what I mean? I decided on this literally last night. Snapshot of the year, so this is going to be like things that happen and memes of the month and stuff. Spark list for when you're doing a like brain dump of what you need to do. This is another one by Jashi Curran, love her. And then into January, and I spent so long doing this because I was so desperate to like get into this planner. So we got very detailed, oh yeah, and I started doing like extra little notes and stuff. So we got the monthly goals, we got the looking forward to's, and then we got like hill, no, and hill, yes. And then yeah, we got half a week, so I like half a week to start the year, so I thought I'd do a brain dump page. I'm so excited to get in, and as you can see, I'm changing up the arrangements for each month. So in my last one, it was like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3, or you know, some variation of that. So this year I'm gonna try and shake it up a little bit, like not just do this thing, but I'll see how it goes. And I used to pre-set out for like the rest of the year, like the boxes, but this year I'm gonna like do it as it happens, you know. So I mean, I couldn't resist doing just 2. So and then I've pre-set out my Memento Mori goal planner reflections. And then we got the gratitude here, and then we got the Little Pink Goblin Planuary monthly tabs. Check it out on the shop, on the Etsy store. And yeah, that's what I've got set up for 2025. Very eager to get into there. Ugh. And yeah, that is my planner slash bullet journal slash journal. I really hope you enjoyed this little flick through. I've been meaning to do this for ages. And yeah, I hope it inspires you to be more maximalist with your bullet journal as well. Yeah, if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments or message me on Instagram or whatever. Follow Little Pink Goblin on all the socials. I got TikTok, I got Insta, I got Twitch, which is one of my resolutions to get on more. Yeah, hopefully we'll do more videos this year as well, because it's one of my resolutions to put myself out there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope you enjoyed all that good stuff, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.